So come on in, take a sip, and let's wind down. And today we're winding down with a Negroni Spagliato. And Spagliato in Italian means mistake or mistaken. And as many of you might know, this cocktail was born in Florence, Italy, in a small cafe by the Count Camillo Negroni. However, his family kind of disputes that whole thing. In fact, the aristocratic family of the Count Negroni say that there was no such person in their family as Camillo. But regardless, the Spagliato is one of many variations of this fabulous cocktail, in that this one is still equal parts of, sweet vermouth, Campari, only instead of that third equal part of gin, it's an equal part of champagne, prosecco, sect, whatever, brut, whatever you've got that's bubbly and dry. And the result is just fabulous. You don't really miss any of those herbal notes. You miss a little bit of the herbal gin notes, but I think that the Dajon that I'm using here actually does a really nice job of bringing out a different bouquet altogether. This is a fabulously floral herbal drink. It's got a whole lot of winey stuff in it. So I think I can legitimately wind down with this and to celebrate with this beautiful ruby red classic that I do not have mouth pain today. So let's get a little bit of that solver's courage and hop into our grid. Plus, with the absence of gin, I can probably drink a few of these without getting a little bit tipsy. Let's see what we got here today. So we are dealing with quick crossword number 17-64. And I may be pain-free, but I can tell you right now, I'm still a little beat up. I did not sleep at all last night. My mouth was just ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. But I feel better now, and I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight, so let's just do it. Attitudinize. Oh, I don't know. Gosh, that's could mean a couple of things, but I'm really kind of thinking like, kind of striking an attitude, or maybe, I don't know. I got to work on it. I don't know 4 letters. Notice, sudden attack. We think a rush or a raid. A rush may not actually be so sudden. It may be expected, whereas a raid would be sudden. So, let's see here. Presumptuousness. Car-free city at 6. Top hole. No idea. That's where I'm going to get YANKSLAP today, I guess. I've never even heard of that before. Top hole? Top hole. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't even know where I'm supposed to put the emphasis. Top hole? Okay. Car-free city. 6 letters. Only one I can think of off the top of my head, in a place where I have met many an Englishman, by the way, is Venice. Doesn't help me at all with top hole. Notice, I'm assuming, could be perceive. Okay. Presumptuousness, 10 letters with an E. Squeeze box. Maybe a... This could be... Well, it's like an accordion, right? But it's not. It's maybe a concertina. and this makes this maybe potentially effrontery. No, I'm telling you, I'm not going to figure that out at all. Oh, but to pose. Okay, attitudinize. Okay, got it. This makes sense at this point. But still, it's like I'm a lame duck president, right? I mean, no matter what I do, I'm still going to lose. I mean, I can't get what I want done, because I'm not going to be a potential two-termer, so... What a crazy metaphor. But anyway, analogy, I guess. I don't know. Comparison. Preliminary preparation. Manly behavior could be machismo. I used to rail. Oh, I used to rail against that. Oh, just because, you know, come on, right? You know, let's all try to get along here. I mean, kind of a thing. I don't know. Diving duck. 4 letters. And maybe a smew. I used to duck hunt. But I've always had this policy. I'm not going to hunt anything that I'm not going to eat. Which is why I don't want to go grizzly bear hunting. I mean, I do, but I've never heard of a bear recipe that was delicious. So I'm not going to shoot something for sport. I mean, it's got to be for food. And every duck I've ever shot, I've always eaten it. But I'll tell you what, I mean, it is not my favorite thing to eat. So guarantee could be a warranty. And cake decorator, I guess this would be an icer. But you know, honestly, I think they should have a better name. I mean, an icer, you take a wonderfully baked, round, square, some shape of some object, baked wonderfulness, right? But you're the one that's going to make it beautiful. You're going to turn that outside, that foamy looking, you know, whatever you want to call that cake look to be, the little air pockets bursting and everything's just there. You're going to make it look beautiful though with the icing. You're going to finish this thing. You should have a better name than an icer. I'm just saying. Peak. Thinking summit. And now this preliminary preparation, that R and that U looks like it could be definitely a groundwork. Don't know yet. We could try. I'm sorry, I gotta go back over here. Like, I have no idea what this might be. Oh gosh, boy, y'all hem me up every time with these. Oh, I don't know. I mean, just these normal English words that I have no clue what they are. Fly, 6 letters. I think I'm probably at AV8. And I'm a real. I mean, I love aviation. I mean, no one loves aviation more than me, I don't think. Okay, someone who drifts around in search of pleasure. Australian state. The only one I can think of at 8 letters off the top of my head that has second letter of I would be Victoria. So subsequently, maybe afterwards. Greek consonant. Well, I mean, it's 6 letters. The only thing I can think of off the top of my head is going to be lambda. Unqualified. Oh, wow. By definition today. Absolute. Expert could be a guru. Fondled. Fabric. Oh, I love that. Okay, felt. Belly up could be bankrupt. Okay. Well, you know what? For a lame duck guy here, I wouldn't even know where to begin to even guess on that number 2 down. I mean, edible pods. The only thing I can think of outside of soya that with the R where it's at would be maybe okra. And I thought that was distinctively that was an American thing. Hardwood. If Victoria's right, the only thing I think of would be a teak. And this is a gadabout. Okay, got it. Okay. These are all the words that I'm familiar with to a degree. I'm going to take one more shot at this to see what I might be able to do with it. I'm not even going to waste your time. I'm sorry. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I mean, every time I try to guess at something, thinking it's just going to be awful. So I'll tell you what, if you don't mind, let's just go in and check all and see if I missed anything on my own. And I don't see it. If you do and I did not, then let me know. Otherwise, let me go ahead and reveal this and take my YANKSLAP. My word. Spiffing. Spiffing. I'm writing that down. People ask me, why do you love Mont Blanc pens so much? One, they write beautifully. Two, that little white Star of David, that little snow cap at the top, it has symbolic meaning. Otherwise, it's so I can write down what I've missed in The Guardian on a regular basis. Spiffing means top hole. I don't even know what top hole means. You might want to write that down too. Make sure I understand that. Have no idea. This is like yesterday's combination, right? Dosh, and whatnot, just Wonga. I just no idea. But otherwise, to the setter, fabulous work here, ma'am, sir, ma'am. Not sure who you are, setter, but well done. Something tells me the setter is watching our channel and making sure they throw in something that I will not know. And I like it because that means I get to learn something, which is amazing. So as always, out with the old, in with the new. I cannot thank you again enough for the very kind words, the sentiments, and all of the notes, the emails, the comments about my dental condition. And if this were to keep up much longer, if I hadn't gotten a little bit more relief today, then it would soon be a mental condition, I'm sure. There's nothing worse than tooth pain, I think, in the entire world. So with that said, until I see you tomorrow for our Wednesday grids all around, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss, Servus, Grüß Gott, ciao, Cin-Cin. Thank you all so very much. You mean the world to me. Be good to yourselves. Be great to your friends and neighbors, but be especially kind to the person behind you in line. Be well out there. Take care.